This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do, because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure, either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously, what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
You have to submit to your own development. If it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes.
Adversities are always going to be there in anything you do. How you deal with them, how you think about them, how you give them power and authority over you, that's the deciding factor, whether you succeed or fail in overcoming them. But you can't hide from them. You can't pretend they don't exist. You fucking identify them, point them out, and say, your ass is out of here, motherfucker. You don't get to stay here no more. You attack it.
Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me A-okay in the chat. Everything looks like it's running as good as it should. So good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hit the like button. Say what's up in the chat. Good morning, Tom, 47, Oracle, Francesco, Giorno, Connor, Marbra, Paris, Jamie, good morning. Good morning, Retain. Good morning, Melda. Kevin, good morning. What's up, guys? Big Head Reef, the top trader, Nins. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, right? Yeah. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We'll go ahead and jump into the charts here quick. We got market just opening up, and yeah, you know, looking at the economic calendar, this kind of threw me off. I don't know if you guys noticed this. Unemployment claims got moved to today, and it apparently came out at 3:10 a.m. I'm not sure how that happened or why that happened, I guess, but apparently it happened. So 3:10 a.m. we had unemployment claims come out. Still have FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow, obviously, NVIDIA earnings as well, and non-farm event on Thursday. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. It was supposed to be a no news Tuesday, and instead we ended up with unemployment claims coming out in London session, apparently. So Literally a first for everything. Like so far this year, I feel like there's been a lot of firsts for many of us as traders seeing things for the first time, and that's also one of them. So hell yeah, boys and girls. Anyway, diving into the charts here. We are, let's see, let's jump out to the daily. So far last night we've taken out the previous weekly low. So previous weekly low has now been traded to and through previous day low as well. We still got October low down at 24,158. We're about 500 points away from potentially going and swiping October lows down here. At this point, looking like a very real possibility, to be honest. So got my eyes on that. As far as our draw for this morning, that is what we're going to have to wait and see here. There's not really anything here on the 4 hour in the short term that we could draw into. We got this swing high right here that could be used as a buy side target. There isn't like a gap here on the 4 hour. Maybe on the 1 hour there could be one. Slight unfilled gap here above Asia high internally here. Could look to use as a buy side target. Asia high. Otherwise, yeah, no, unless I missed it. Yeah, no SMTs at the lows here. We got same structure on ES and NQ. Otherwise, yeah, man, this is, so Asia high, is this London? Yep, sure is. London high here. And right at the open, wick down, now a nice push. Wick down, nice push. We got London high 859.5 and then 959.5 for Asia. And yeah, boys, what's up with Cloudflare? Whatever, something's crashed, I guess. Cloudflare has crashed. I actually have Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader rocking and rolling here again today because TradeSyncer is actually affected by the Cloudflare outage. So if you're looking for any other sort of, you know, one versus the other in a moments like Cloudflare going down, I guess Replicanto and Ninja Trader have the advantage there. They're not cloud-based, so yeah, interesting stuff, boys. Interesting stuff. I guess X is down. X is down. A bunch of other things are down. ChatGPT's down from the outage, boys. What's up, everybody? What's up, MT? I'm doing well. How are you, man? Anyway, looking at the poll in the chat, pretty freaking split dead even, I'd say. 51% bullish, 49% bearish today. So basically a toss-up in the chat. Yeah, my TradeSyncer's not working either. Yeah. It's all right. This is why we got multiple options, boys. When one ain't acting right, you got backups. Let's do this. Definitely a deeper drive down at open on YM compared to the other two. I mean, yeah, and as far as like opening range gap, there really probably isn't much of one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we wicked up into it to about 50% of opening range gap, almost like perfect. Literally. Perfect wick into 50% consequent encroachment of opening range gap. And right back down. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys are feeling here. I mean, it's just in terms of like an overall higher time frame perspective. I mean, as far as like what we might do in the next hour, I mean, that remains to kind of be seen here a little bit. But are you guys eyeing up October lows as potential kind of a higher time frame draw here? October lows 24,158. You guys like that, or do you guys think we don't see October lows? It's kind of looking pretty likely at this moment, to be honest. I'm not in anything yet. I'm not interested in taking anything right now either, to be honest. Partially due to the fact that I don't really trust YM as SMT divergence, and we've, if anything, printed relative equal lows at open with ES and NQ. So I am kind of chilling for right now. But perhaps it could hold. Perhaps we see this order block hold. We do have SMT with YM if you care to use that as a confluence. But and I do like London Asia highs. Just looking at the hourly and 4 hour. To me, it looks like that's where we're starting to expand toward. Let's say maybe the inverse here. Probably have to play with micros, because this would be pretty a little steep. Maybe we could do something like that. Break even / maybe a small partial London high, and then try to hold to Asia. We'll see if we get it, though. Definitely, if this just holds and we trade back lower, then that's good, because then we're just staying out of this price action. London. Hopeful. So yeah, I'll give this a jab for higher if we can get this inverse here. If not, we'll be just chilling. PA sucks for how many months again? I mean, I really don't feel like price action has stocked necessarily. Why does my chart seem brighter than usual? Am I just getting older? Like, my chart just looks dark. It just looks brighter. I can't. The flashbang charts are just taking their toll day after day. No, I'm not in anything, guys. I'm not in this. I was just framing this up for a potential idea if we could inverse here, but we were holding the gap, so no trade. No trade. This is our first presented fair value gap here in this candle as well. Yeah, Lucky, the Biden PA is definitely better than the Trump PA. I think that's one thing that we've definitely covered at this point for sure. Yeah, they don't make 2022 models like they used to, chat. That's the thing. They still make them, but yeah, they're not the same. You guys remember when You could basically just pattern trade the 2022 model on repeat and just like everything just made sense and everything was just so easy. I mean, yeah, sure, you had to have tampons in the boys' bathroom, but you know, at this point, at this point, maybe they had a point, right? Like maybe, you know what, like, so what? Maybe guys can get pregnant, for all I know. Like, come on, fuck it. If I gotta say that out loud just to get some good price, if I gotta say that out loud just to get the Biden price action back, I'll say it. Whatever. I'm not, I'll say it. What? Think I won't? I've had enough. Had enough. Oh man. Waiting for the early close. Not entertaining lower time frames in this chop, bruh. I mean, yeah, sure. Nothing doing here. Wanted to see higher based off of what the hourly was doing, and now the hourly is flipping back. So I agree. Yeah, nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Price action kept us safe. Wanted to see an inversion in order to try these longs, and nothing doing. So we're chilling. Lefties relative equal lows at open as well. Looking like as of now we're gonna flip and take these out now. So I think we will create an SMT divergence as well with ES when this happens, because ES is kind of just stalling. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. We got like 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left until this 15-minute candle closure. And honestly, yeah, there's more room to the downside, boys. So I would say, like, on a higher time frame perspective, I'm feeling more bearish towards that October low. So whether or not we want to get there today, or if we save that till NFP on Thursday, or even Nvidia earnings tomorrow, heck, who knows? This is the PA I voted for when I voted for Trump. Well, I fucked up then. I'm not. Too bad. I'm not voting anymore. I'm done with that. What a psyop that is. What a psyop. Listen, I'm not too proud to admit when I fuck up though. You know what I'm saying? We just fucked up, boys. We fell for it. We fell for it. You know? Hey, it happens. It's just like getting induced into a trade, you know? You get faked out sometimes. You get faked out, you think it's a break of structure, really it's a liquidity sweep, right? Like, shoot, what do you do? Happens to the best of us. But yeah, my one vote really mattered there. Besides, my vote probably got changed to Kamala anyway. Like, this is really, who knows what happened. What do I think about the ICT volume profile drama? I mean, I don't know. I didn't really see too much of it. I saw like one video some guy made on Twitter, kind of throwing the Robbins Cup thing back in ICT's face after him saying that volume profile is useless or whatever. But I don't know. It's kind of one of the things that I find undesirable about ICT, and it's the only thing that makes. It's just stuff like that. It's just like, bro. Like, you can believe in what you teach and still have the wherewithal to understand that, like, I don't know if he genuinely believes. Like, I don't think anyone with a brainstem genuinely believes that he was kidnapped, taken down by a river in a van. And you know what I mean? And like forced to code the algorithm. Like, does anybody actually believe that? I just don't know if he believes some of the stuff that he actually says, or if he's just purposely rage baiting people. It's hard to tell these days, right? Like, it's kind of hard to tell, like, a lot with the rage bait world that we live in. It's just kind of hard to tell, like, sometimes when people are being serious or when they're just trying to get people to, react. But I don't know. I think you can believe in a certain style of trading and still have the wherewithal to admit that other strategies and philosophies can be better for other people. And that goes both ways. Like, the people that say, oh, ICT stands for I can't trade. Meanwhile, it's just like, bro, there's plenty of people doing great with ICT concepts. So it's like, it goes both ways. It's not just ICT, but Yeah. At the end of the day, boys and girls, you got to remember the views a lot of the times that people try to manufacture and fabricate from clickbait or whatever. Like like we are the method, right? We are the product. So take everything you see in here with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm not in anything just yet, guys. Bro, this is pretty gnarly so far. Obviously, SMT at the lows currently. We'll see if it holds or not. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm looking at the hourly chart, it looks pretty like YM looks like it's about to potentially shift bullish on the hourly. Meanwhile, NQ looks like it's about to fall off a cliff. Yeah, 5 minute. That was basically one giant wick on the 5. Flipping bearish now. Keep in mind, we already did poke below Asia low once here. So new low. New low of day would be below 603. And the only other level that I guess I'd really have a fair amount of interest in would be this October low. And that's very, I mean, October low is very much doable today. I think if we want to go there. It just we displace out of this range or not, which we're not really doing right now. We're not really moving a whole lot, which kind of, to me, kind of says we might not get that displacement, but we shall see, boys. Yeah, macro starting in a minute. Oh boy, are you guys in trades already? I see Paris, you said I'm in drawdown, but still, oh, you're still in long. Feel bad for 1 minute traders. I third. Yeah. El Grande, macro starting. Let's see, what was the final? The final vote on the poll was 53%. Oh, we flipped actually. So we went from 51% bullish to 53% bearish. So yeah, to me, I don't know if we see displacement through this low. I would kind of like to see this trade down towards October low, to be honest. If we just sweep this and come back into the range, honestly, it could be pretty choppy, you know, and we just might have to play the range today. Ooh. Hmm. It does look like Trade Sinker is back. Interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and reconnect. Still getting a push lower here. For those of you guys that are trading on Tradeify accounts, does your guys' Grand Cup account still show up like in your list of accounts? So it's actually annoying the shit out of me. I don't know how to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Anyone? Followers, boom, boom, boom. Okay, okay. I'm gonna close down Ninja Trader. Yep. All right. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out or whatever. Put it to the test, though. Put it to the test. All right, we should be good to go now. Should be good. Should be good. Sweet, sweet. What are we at here? 53. 6 minutes here until top of the hour. Are we gonna get some follow through for lower or no? Anwar says Tyler Way trading this day's loss in AM chat fucked, recover all in PM session. Yep. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday. That's literally been the case. I did upload a video yesterday going over all the trades and showing like kind of the thought process behind them all, though. So hopefully that was helpful to some degree. But yeah, man, I can't. It is what it is, dog. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't control what we do in AM. Listen, if it was up to me, we would just win an AM session, first trade, one trade, and be done every single day. You know? If it was up to me, that was what I would do. All right, yeah, so let's get to the close of this hour, I'm thinking. And then depending on what we do with this hourly open, could maybe look to play this hourly power of 3 for just a continuation lower, I'm thinking. Unless we like open up 10 a.m. and we sweep previous hourly low and then start displacing higher at that point, I think maybe you could scratch that idea. But yeah, otherwise it's looking like we're going to get some follow through here. That's why having one trade loss a day is horseshit. Yeah, well, like I've always said, I feel like if you're confident enough in your abilities, I don't really think... I genuinely don't think there's such thing as over trading, because if you know what you're doing, you're going to take good trades. Like the only time you're really over trading is when you're not trading, right? You're just pressing this, like pressing the button on the slot machine or pulling the lever. You know what I mean? Just totally guessing because you're revenge trading. And trust me, there's been times where I've done that as well. But like when you do that, that's when you're not really trading. You're tilting. But like, you know, if you take a loss in the morning session, you know, and then you have a great setup in the afternoon, but you're like, oh, I got this rule where I can't take more than one trade. You know, you're not going to take that, and then that's going to be it. And I don't think that rule is necessarily bad. Like for like beginners. But eventually you get to a point where it's just like, what a fucking stupid rule that would be for someone with experience to follow. In my opinion. I mean, there's plenty of times where I take an L, like first trade of the day, even getting caught offside. But then there's also days where you get that one and done, just perfect trade. So it's like, you can't make rules based on, you know, cherry picking an outcome day to day or week to week even. All right, guys. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. We got hourly close in like 2 minutes. What do you guys? Do you guys like lower still? You guys like continuations lower, or you guys like 10 a.m. reversal higher? Want to see this hourly close. I mean, I think if we can close below this low, like obviously if we come back up in the next couple minutes and we close back above this, I think that's where it's like, okay, now it looks a little bit debatable, right? But I mean, I think if we get this closure below here, I don't see why we'd want to fade this and try to, you know, force this higher, to be honest. Because you're going to get hourly close, 4-hour close, new low of day. I would just expect continuation. You like lower, but you think it needs to come up higher? Well, that's why I'm bouncing around these time frames. I'm like, where would the new hour, you know, manipulate into, right? And, you know, you got this 5-minute gap here overlapping the previous low. That for sure, I would say. And then 15-minute, it all depends on just how much time we take, right? Like if we kind of slow play this for 30, 45 minutes, you know, maybe we end up leaving behind a 15, 30-minute gap, trade into that, and then sell off later at like 11. But otherwise, yeah, I would say eyes on this 5-minute. Retest the lows. Is kind of what I am thinking, but let's see. October low ones. Wow, we got a ways to go. A little ways to go there. I'm just going to project this range out as well. We're already almost 1 standard deviation from this. All right, well, 10 a.m. opened up. We did just immediately... Look at that closure, though, on that freaking hourly candle. Literally closed with, like, no lower wick. 10 a.m. opens up. We immediately wick down, taking it out. You know, I'm not going to lie. Like, that's the type of shit you want to see when you're looking for 10 a.m. reversal, if I'm being honest. Especially if you got, like, displacement back up. And we did not ever take out London high or Asia high, by the way. If I was the market maker, what would I do to fuck over everybody today? If I was the market maker and I wanted to fuck over everybody, what would I do? Would I drop it to October low just like that, or would Would I give a 10 a.m. reversal back to London Asia highs? What would I do? You know what I mean? What would I do? What would I do? Oh. Oh. Keep selling. Keep selling without pulling back to the 5-minute gap. Forgot to mention that. Forgot to put that on the multiple choice test. Don't even get a pullback to that. No, just keep rocking and rolling. 15-minute. Welcome, Atikin. Boys, it is snowing out. Oh, well. Well, we're kind of free falling here. And we're free falling. Might have to institutional order flow entry drill this thing. I don't know. I really don't like to trade that way, to be honest. Oops. $83 points, yikes. Jeez. Dude, it's like not pulling back for any gaps right now. You can pay this thing to pull back for a gap. You entered sales a minute ago? Good luck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, it's tough for me to want to trade setups like this, to be honest. Sheesh. I mean, I'll put a sell limit here on this 2-minute. Which I might delete. I don't know. I'm just not like in love with. Not in love with the idea of chasing this. I'm going to go entry, move to the 5-minute. Reasoning for it is because the new 5-minute opened up and we took out previous low. I like this. I definitely like this entry a lot better. And I can put stop now above this 5-minute FEG and this 5-minute FEG below the low here. And yeah, targeting -2 standard deviations of the range would maybe even just leave one on to go to the October low potentially, but ooh. God, I don't even love this. The 15-minute looks shitty. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. I'm going to take off the trade here. I want to see this 15-minute. I don't like that. That looks suspect. That looks a little suspect. 7 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. I don't know, bro. Am I a bitch? That seems a little. Am I gay? Am I homosexual? Do I like guys? Do I like men? Fair question. You know? No risk, no Rari. I like lower, but like you can see my fear, right? Like this 15-minute this could get ugly. So I feel like just wait. Could look for obviously another re-entry opportunity. We are hitting that 5-minute here now, so I guess we'll find out. Moment of truth, right? Like if this just obliterates lower, I mean that's gonna suck for me because I kind of bitched out of that. But we'll see what happens. That and like 50% of this leg is all the way up here. On the 5-minute at least. Oops. I mean, yeah, even if you mark out from this swing high on the 1-minute to this swing low, we're still not even back to 50%. So technically we'd be shorting at a discount here. I think it's going to be a good decision to take this off and wait. 15-minute close in 4 minutes. We'll leave behind a 15-minute gap as well. I'll see. We'll see, man. Market has been pretty like, at times when it's in a hurry, it just, just goes. So it might not matter. Like that looks pretty strong. There's the 5 though. You know, I don't know. It might be all-time bitch out. It would be a bummer. Wasn't worth it. I mean, it's just like really, I'm asking myself too, I'm like, am I, because if you're drawing up the range on the 5 minute, obviously like we're deep discount. Sometimes it can be tough on the lower time frames drawing these premium discount ranges because it's like, sometimes it can be easy to anchor it to the wrong high. Like some people would look at this swing high. And the reason that they would sometimes look at this 1 minute swing high as opposed to this one is you're asking yourself, as price is moving, right? Like, are we rebalancing before a new leg down? And if we rebalance to 50% before another new leg down, then your dealing range shifts, right? So you wouldn't necessarily need to rely on this all the time because we rebalanced here, right? So now we got another new leg down from here to this high, right? And we did not rebalance, so then you just extend it. But that's why people, that's another reason why people say there's a lot of noise, you know, on the 1 minute, because it can get a little bit muddy like that. It really just depends on how fast we are, how much of a hurry we're in the market. But so far, nothing for me. I mean, the 5 minute FEG was my initial thought. Decided to pull it off here. This 15-minute candle will close. Nice reaction, obviously, from it. But if we don't get follow through, then it doesn't matter. And it'll still be a good decision. So that'll be good. But still have 5-minute gaps here. And 15-minute gap will be left. We'll just mark out this. Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. What are the odds, guys, that we just jump and we come all the way to London Asia highs? I keep asking myself, I'm like, bro, if I was the market maker, right? If I'm the market maker and I want to just screw everybody over, what would I do? And I'm not gonna lie, part of me is kind of like, I would do that actually. I would so do that. You know what I mean? Why not? I would do that. I mean, just look at the chat. The chat's bearish. And it's like the first time being bearish in a while. So it's like, you know, just something to think about. A quadruple BPR? Who said that? Did someone say that? Did somebody say quadruple BPR? That'd be funny. I guess a quadruple BPR would just be 4 BPRs, right? Or 4 fair value gaps all across. Is that what this is? Fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap. Yeah, I guess kind of would be a quadruple BPR here. That's funny. We've got so many fucking overlapping gaps, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, the strongest PD array is the quadruple BPR. Damn. This is staying heavy, huh? We're really gonna leave that 15-minute gap? Is that what we're gonna... Are we really about to do that, though? Is it gonna be like that? Is that the kind of time we're on today? Oh my. I don't know, boys. I'm just kind of chilling right now. The 5-minute entry that I took off would be sitting up nice at the moment. What are we, 18 minutes, 10, 18? I'm just weary about this. Worry about this. Would hate to be trying to chase the short in here off of like some 1-minute structure, and then this all just gets ran out. That would suck. It would also kind of suck for this to just keep running, but the reality is it's probably, I mean, it's just something that happens in trading. You miss some moves sometimes. Waiting for your entry. Choppy until PM? I don't think so. I think, let's see. Hedge your bets, I guess, but I think we see new lows here before we get into like lunch hour. At least. Just feel like it just feels like we haven't manipulated back up enough to constitute getting in shorts again yet. Like, does a guy just slap a limit on if you anchor your fib to the bodies in this example? And if a guy just slapped his old Fibonacci, if he slapped his Fibonacci on it in just a way in this 5-minute gap and 15-minute, right? Could he be looking at could he be looking at salvation, right? We'll do a little bit. I'm going to lower the risk a little bit. Oh! No! Bro, come the fuck on. How are you going to get up there faster than me in the bedroom? That's crazy. Get back. Retest that 50% one more time for me. That's crazy. That was so fast. Buddy doesn't got time to change his contracts. I'm gonna try a short though, guys, from this 50% and 5-minute bearish gap. That'd be such a sad, like, if I get left on this. Jeez, Louise. Oh no. Yeah, boys, I'm gonna chase this. I'm absolutely gonna chase this with a few here. And I'm gonna add if we come back up here, but that was like so fast. Damn. If we can come back up into this golden pocket, I'm gonna add a few. Copy trader is working, by the way. Trade syncer is working fine now. There we go. I'm basically watching this 5-minute gap. Like, if we totally inverse this, that's my close. But yeah, I want to take this down to new lows. And then yeah, I might leave a little runner to like -2, maybe October low. We'll see how horny we're feeling. We'll see how horny we're feeling. Oops. How low can you go? Oh, nice rejection on that 5-minute. Which projections are you using for TP of the opening range? I'm projecting from just this leg, this manipulation that took place. A little bit more clear on the 1 minute than the 5. 5 minute just looks like a giant wick. But yeah, stop loss is the 5 minute, this 5 minute if it gets inversed. That's my stop. And honestly, at that point, I'm probably targeting London Asia highs. Imagine big bullish news. God, I hope not. Imagine a China tweet. Uh, 15-minute and 30-minute and 2 minutes. Why did I trade outside the macro? I guess I just felt like it. Yeah. Car I'm driving, a 2023 BMW 330xi M Sport. But I might, I don't know, I might switch up. All right, 10:30 is incoming, guys. Let's see what this 30-minute open wants to do. The sticker price on the card is, well, I think it was like 55. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling might be pick 'em up truck season, boys. Or just like a really nice SUV. I'm not sure yet. Beautiful close on the 5-minute candle and the 15-minute candle there. Obviously, we'll see if we can get some follow through for a new low here now with this new 30 minutes. With the bodies, ended up even respecting this lower 5-minute gap, which is nice. Did we leave a 30-minute? Yeah, we did. See, this is kind of what I was talking about, though. I'm like, if we just spend 40 minutes to an hour in this range, it's like we're going to be leaving behind 30-minute gaps. Like, if we don't move to new lows in the next 30 minutes, we're going to leave an hourly gap, right? Like, it's kind of one of those deals. Yeah, bro, that's so crazy. The 50-year mortgage, and then like the I don't know, just it's, bro. We're gonna people are so fucked. Usury should be a crime, boys. It really should. Just wild. Ain't it crazy, bro, that like your parents' generation, a lot of you guys, like they could raise a family of 5 on a single income, pretty much. Comfortably. It's just like, dude, just wild. The times we live in. Want to see this hourly candle flip bearish? We just tapped the opening price one more time. Obviously, hourly power of 3. That's what we're looking for, is the hourly flip here. We're just fucking staying around, though. Like, this 1 minute. Look at this fucking 1 minute chart. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck me, man. That's so gross. I actually fucking starting to dislike this trade a little bit. I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable in this. It's starting to feel a little sus. A little fake and gay. Let the 5 minute close. Okay, come on. Flip that shit. What are we doing? What is this? It's so gross. Fucking A, man. Looks like a zipper. Zzz. I want my pants to stay on. Which is not something I usually say. But don't fuck me. Get it? Yeah. All right, come on. Flip this shit. Flip it. Flip it and rub it down. Little 5 minute gap right there. Come on. Come on. Flip the hour. Yeah, come on. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. As long as we close below the hourly open, I feel good about going break even. I'm going to take 5 of 6 off here at the low. And then I'm just going to leave 1 to run. Because why not? Brother. Stop. All right, we did close below the hourly open. I really do feel like I should be good to go break even here. I guess I don't have a stop in anyway, so mentally we're at break even. How much is this full TP? Oh shit. It's actually 1,800. I didn't realize it was that much. Sharky says, go break even, please. Can't. I won't do it. Take out the low. Take out the low. Brother, are you fucking me fucking fuck? Brother, fuck. Are you fucking me fucking? Holy shit, right? Come on, Drake. We need you. Give it to us, Drake. You fucking slapping and tickling my pickle. Just finish it off, dude. Just finish it off. Just cut it? No. If I cut it, everyone in the chat's going to judge me. And I will also judge myself. Oh my fucking god, dude. That 5-minute close sucked, but we still hold strong. Ugh. Come on, little buddy. Oh, Grande, don't worry. I'm waiting for the macro. Don't worry. Put a break even. Your eyes are hurting. Bro, I mean, there's just I'm honestly like to the point where I'm like, I'll actually fucking take a loss on this trade. If this is not gonna come take out these lows, this would be crazy. This would just be crazy. I would actually go to the Capitol grounds and perform an insurrection myself. You know what I mean? This is just fucking nuts. Why the fuck, bro? Why can I not get just a fucking clean trade to my take profit? Like, fuck me, dude. This is so fucked. Makes me so fucking angry, bro. Why can I not just get a clean delivery? Everybody else gets one. Everybody else gets the fucking cleanest delivery, but when I try to hold my trade, I get fucked. When I try to hold my trade, I don't get my fucking profit. It's making me fucking angry, bro. Give it to me. Now. Stupid NASDAQ. I mean, yeah, what the fuck, dude? Lanto gets delivery for fucking 8 hours straight. I can't get delivery for 15 minutes? Like, fucking hey, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Jeez. uh I feel, dude, is this really gonna just chop around these lows until macro begins? Guys, is that what's going to happen? It's 10:44 right now. What are the odds that we don't take out the low until the macro? That would be nuts. El Grande wouldn't be able to say nothing then. I know deep down El Grande in the chat is desperately like, bro, I hope this hits TP before macro so I can say macro doesn't exist. You guys know it's coming. Oh my goodness. For the love of Christ. All right, a new 15-minute candle incoming. Don't bring in Christ for your failures. I'm asking Christ for strength. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, give me the strength to hold through these absurd wicks. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, I ask that you give me the strength required. Is that better? Lord, in these times of uncertainty and doubts, I ask that you bring me peace. In understanding that I don't control these candles. Only you do. So, either way, we'll give you the glory. Not funny. All right, new 15-minute candle opened up, bro. This is literally going to chop till macro. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Nasty work. But are we really surprised? Not really. This is my first. Rough Gum goes, is this your first trade? Weird, it's not in drawdown. This is my first trade, yeah. And only trade. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is really uncomfortable. It's just like, mainly because I know that like this gap is still up here that was untouched. And I just, you know what I mean? I've seen NQ do nastier things when it's trying to just generate more liquidity for later. So, but why am I freaking out? I mean, part of it's for comedic effect. I'm really not like super freaked out, but I'm just commentating on the candles. It's just been so long since we've gotten like a fucking super clean delivery in the AM session on stream, and it'd be just nice to, you know what I mean? It'd be nice to book one of those trades, right? That's really it. It'd be nice to book one. Get my mojo back. Please, Lord baby Jesus. All right, guys, macro is beginning any second now, so yep, we just gonna hold the lows until macro. Can we accelerate? I took 4 off, bro. I took 4 off. Four of 6 off. I'm not being a dick for a ticky tick. And then we're going to one more off at this low and then leave one run. How about that? Look at my fill. Oh, dude, doesn't this... Look at this screenshot. Look at this screenshot opportunity that I have. Oh, dude, I'm selling a course tomorrow. Look at that screenshot opportunity that I have. Top ticket. Brother, shut the fuck up. Come on, bro. Oh, my lord. What are we doing? Are you serious? There's just no fucking way. There's just no way you're going to turn around right there. Yo. You're joking. How the fuck are you going to turn around right there? How the actual fuck? Oh, bro, this is crazy. I took one more off. I just feel like I got to see this through to the low, though. I got to see this through to the low. Bare minimum, bro. But this 1 minute close, what are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we doing? This is crazy. You're going to really wick like that? You're going to really wick like that? I mean, getting edged and getting blue balled are two different things in this scenario. This is just so fucked. I mean, let's just really play this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes and counting. And like the whole time it's just been wicking these lows. And like the shittiest thing would literally be for this to generate more sell side and come all the way back up here to this gap. That would just be, and then the hourly is going to close. Don't forget that. The hourly is going to close in 7 minutes. We're going to have an hourly gap. You know what I mean? We all know how NQ likes to be. Anyway, I closed 5 of 6. I got 1 left running. My P&L window is not showing. That's fantastic. This is the P&L currently. We've secured 1,100 per account, and we've got floating like 300 right now. But I kind of want to let this one run a little bit because, as we've already talked about, there is lower we could go. I mean, even like just this 2 to 2.5 standard deviations, because even this is before October lows, which I think maybe we could see. But maybe use more of like a time stop on this, right? Like get an expansion down here while we're in the macro, try to take advantage of the macro, and then you know, let the chips fall where they may. But yeah, this is pretty nuts, bro. I'm happy I took 4 of the 5 off, or 4 of the 6 off down here right as we were retesting the low. And I took another one off, so probably would just hop out if you know, like if this 5-minute gap were to get inversed, I guess. Try to secure a little bit more, but because the thing is, if we lose this gap, which is honestly starting to look like come on, it looks like we could, and like we're probably at least going back to this high, which is the new 30-minute, and will soon be an hourly gap. It will soon be an hourly gap as well in 5 minutes. So that's really the only thing. I don't like that 5-minute wick. 5 minutes. I mean, it's just starting to hold, bro. Ugh. Yo, could you imagine if I held for full TP here? This is my luck, bro. Why can't I get good AM delivery? Why is it just me? I feel like it's just me at this point. I don't see this. I don't know. Maybe I'm cooked. I just can't get it in one clean shot, really. Gotta fight and claw my whole way. I don't have pretty privilege with the charts, I guess. It's touching October. That's the funniest comment I've fucking ever seen. It's touching October 12th, new week opening gaps, upper quadrant. Check it. Yeah, I'm really not really too interested in that new week opening gap, but if you would have said the new week opening gap from Christmas last year, I would then be interested. But October 12th, nah. In fact, if you would have said the first presented fair value gap from 9/11, we could have a conversation. Being a dick for a tick. Yeah, well, yeah, Kev, that's why I took most of the position off. Like, I have one left running because I'm like, dude, it's almost like for the principle at this point. Like, come on. Give me this shit. Give me this a shite. You know what I mean? It would just be like the most epic double bottom here if this just flies now. But yes, to your point, Kev, I was not a dick for a tick technically. I closed most of the position down here. Below, it was like in the 450s, so. I'm trying to get the best of both worlds. Do I not pay any attention to the speeches? I stopped paying attention to the FOMCs. I thought you were talking about ICT speeches. Yeah, no, I don't. Is FOMC going on right now? No, I don't pay attention to it. If it's not red or orange folder, I don't really care. Yeah, Kev, the time stop thing, I'm thinking to myself that, I mean, it's 10:59 right now. We're about to get into a new hour. Like, I'm expecting there to be a little bit more oomph and volatility in the market during the macro. So I'm trying to, in terms of a time stop, like, I'd hate to time stop myself out when the macro finally gets here. When I held through, you know what I mean? I held from 10:20 until the top of the hour. So I feel like the time stop, I got to let the macro kind of play out a little bit. But yes, I do agree that moves should complete in a certain amount of time, yeah. I mean, we entered off the 5 minute, so it's not crazy to think that a trade will take 40 minutes to an hour to play out. But yeah. I'm just so used to shorts being like seamlessly fast. So when they're not seamlessly fast, I get a little restless. All right. Gosh. We're right there, chat. We are right there. New hour just opened up. We did leave behind an hourly gap above this high. How do you do? And yeah, I guess what I'm just looking at here would be like a 5 minute. If we were to, you know, close back above this with a 5 minute candle, I would just cut it. I'm thinking. Come on. There's the low. I just don't. Are we going to get follow through here, you think? I'd love to get some follow through here. Would love to get some follow through here. Please. All right, I'm going to take it off there. There we go. All right. Finally gave it to us. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so final P&L. right there. I don't know why my OBS thing isn't working. Oh, I know why, actually. Hang on. I can fix it. Hang on, check this out. Aha, I'm smart. I'm smart. Sometimes. Oh, maybe I'd have to change scenes to do it. Sorry, I'll have it fixed for tomorrow. I forgot to fix it. I had to. I was having stream issues all like the last 2 days, last 2 streaming trading days or whatever. I had a bad NVIDIA driver. I'm not like the smartest guy when it comes to technology. But had to repair the driver there. And now we're good. But anyway, boys. All right. Well, shoot. Watch it but watch it now that like I got out of it. Watch it be like for like the next 5 minutes until we get to the end of the macro. It would be so funny. For like the next 5 minutes to have like just the biggest meltdown. I just think that'd be hilarious. But yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, that's just crazy that this was such a treacherous kind of back and forth. I mean, we were in profit basically the whole time, which is nice, but definitely had to be patient there. So I don't know, just to recap the trade, I guess. Just to recap the trade, wanted to be more bearish, I would say, after this hourly and 4-hour 9 a.m. candle did what it did, right? And we got a very strong bearish close below the lows on the 1 hour and 4 hour. Wanted to see a 10 a.m. power of 3. And just was trying to be really careful about where my entry came, and ultimately drew up the fib from the bodies. This wick was kind of obscene. So used the bodies to finally narrow down where I wanted to grab an entry. Got a little bit left behind initially because I didn't have my limited in time as it was pulling up for that initial first tap of 50%. So I went in with half my position here. Put the executions on. And then added the rest of it once we got the trade back up into above 50%. So I got a really good fill on that second entry. That's why my average came out to be like right below the 50% mark. And then yeah, stop loss for me was a little bit fluid. I just wanted to see this 5-minute gap hold, but I was willing to let price if it wanted to wick up like above this candle high. Right here. Nope. If it wanted to wick above this, but then like still close favorably, I was willing to let that happen. Obviously it was in with 6 micros for a reason, so kind of had the wiggle room to allow it to breathe a little bit. And then yeah, hourly open was right. Where was hourly open actually? 10, 10, 10, 05, 10. Yeah, so hourly open was right here. Once we got the 5-minute closure back down below that, and the hourly candle had put in what I felt like was the high for the hour, mentally was break even. I never actually had a break even, or I never had a stop loss put on the chart. That way the market makers can't see where my stop is. Got him. But yeah, that was tough, to be honest. Closed most of the position there. Really, the only one that fucked me a little bit was this closing the 5th of the 6 contract up here. But just in case there was a disaster with us pulling back for the hourly gap before new lows, I was feeling okay about that. But ultimately got the delivery through these generated lows. Now the question is, do we continue selling off? We do still have room lower that we could go. But obviously we have plenty of things that we could retrace for as well. Higher time frame, fair value gaps and such. But yeah, look at that exit. That ended up being perfect. All right. Well, that's just how we drew it up. That's just how we drew it up. Watch this be like the manipulation leg though, and then we just London Asia highs being left wide open is a little bit of a like, it's a little suspect. It's a little suspect, but yeah, we'll take it where we can get it. But yeah, this was the final P&L 1547 per account. Across these 5. Yeah, Trade Syncer's working again, so I didn't have any issues with that. What else? Oh, question for the chat actually. Chat, does anybody have their Project X accounts linked up to TradeSyncer, yes or no? I realized damn near half the freaking chat left after the trade was over, but I think I figured this out. The half of the chat that loses, or I'm sorry, the half of the chat that leaves when a trade is over, I'm pretty sure is the half of the chat that they're waiting to see if I lose, and if I lose, they're the keyboard warriors. But when I win, they just get off. They just get off the chart, and then they wait for the next loss, and then they say, "Are you even profitable?" I think I've cracked it. I think I figured it out. Finally. I think I figured it out. So nobody has Project X linked to TradeSyncer from what I'm seeing in the chat. At least if you do, know they're too shy to say anything. I was just asking because I'm gonna try to figure that out here before the end of the week. I know it's a little bit, you gotta get an API key or whatever. And then I think you gotta pay TopStep like $15 a month or something. Just for the API key, which is kind of silly, but it is what it is. So I was going to just try. I was going to see if anybody else had already done it and just see what they had to say about it. But yeah, I'm going to try to figure that out and get those connected. I just don't like trading multiple different platforms at the same time. It's just kind of, I'd rather just have it all in one place. Let me execute and manage all on one account, copy everywhere, right? That way I'm not, bouncing around, or I just feel like the chance to make mistakes is so much greater when you're doing stuff like that. But all right. I don't know, for screenshot purposes, I guess I'll just put it right at 50%. Yeah. Good day today, boys. And with that, I guess we'll call it a wrap on this edition of Tyler Takes Profit. How many prop firm accounts have you blown? Oh God. I have no idea. I have no idea. I really don't. Several. Are you talking about like funded accounts versus evals? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an exact number. I'll put it this way though. I've never blown a funded account. Like if I'm actually using like really good risk management, like kind of what you'd recommend to a beginner. If I'm using really good risk management, like I've never blown an account by doing that. Like the only times I've ever blown up a funded account is pushing it hard, whether it's either right out of the gate or after a payout, right? Like sometimes, like after you get that first payout, now you're risk-free on the account. You've already made back what you've put into the account with profit. And then it's like, all right, let me try to maximize my gains here, right? So, but I've never actually blown an account by like treating it respectfully. Treating it like you'd want your sister's, like if you treat your trading account as if you are the guy that you would want dating your sister, right? If you treat it like that, everything will be just fine. Now, if you treat the account like the guy she tells you not to worry about, you're going to have problems. You know what I mean? Both emotionally, financially, physically. It just comes with a whole host of issues, right? So hopefully that helps. So yeah. All right. Well, good job today, boys and girls. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We'll see what we want to do from here. Obviously, ended up being a great exit. Great exit. We've kind of flipped this structure here. This last leg that took out the generated sell side. I kind of would expect this to maybe continue back into the range, and maybe even target some highs. That wouldn't really surprise me at all. This could be smart money reversal. Could be a whole smart money reversal, and we definitely got generated buy side to go target as well. Could be. All right, man. I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your guys' Tuesday. Remember, tomorrow, FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon and NVIDIA earnings at after hours. I'm not sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow or not. Tomorrow, if there's a day to take off, it probably is tomorrow. Why? Because one, FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon, NVIDIA earnings in the afternoon, and the day before NFP. So if there's a day to at least be like on defense, it's definitely probably tomorrow this week. So, you know, just a heads up on that. Otherwise, yeah, man. That'll do it for today. But hit the like button on your way out, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. And if I don't see you back here tomorrow, I will for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, see you guys back here on Thursday for NFP Thursday. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll be seeing you later on.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Joints on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Dreadlocks now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Every single day. charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.